tell us about the beginning of PROFFEE QUEEN. And we're I mean, I think I heard the term before, but I don't know. If you want to claim you invented it, I'll go, this girl invented it, man. That's our girl.
I did not invent it. People on the internet will fight you, okay?
I'll fight with them. I don't care. Fuck them.
Invent it. But basically, like, I've always been a coffee drinker, but I was heavy. Like, I'm the little bit of coffee, a lot of cream kind of girl.
Okay.
I like to dilute my coffee. So to me, I was using those really high, like, coffee creamers that were full of calories and who knows what. So, like, in the beginning of my journey, I'm like, okay, well, let me try putting a protein shake in my coffee and using that protein shake as a creamer instead of the other, and then get 30 grams of protein in while drinking my coffee, because I'm already going to drink my coffee, and it made sense. And I've been doing it for a long, long time, but I did not invent it.
All right. Well, you heard it here, maybe first, but she's not claiming to invent the term. No. Yeah, no hate messages, no negative comments. Bug off. Leave us alone. So, usually I like to end with, well, you know what? If you have a few more minutes, I got one more. We kind of started with your apparel, and you told us a little bit about it. As a guy who left one career to start a business, dive bar, I'd love to hear kind of, the personal insights, experience. I don't know what your profession was before. Mm-hmm. And usually there's kind of a leap of faith. Was there a point where you had to go like, this is scary, but I feel like I got to do it? So what were you doing? Provided it was legal. Don't incriminate yourself on the Dive Bar podcast. And what was the turning point? And you told me you were working after work and working till midnight and making the shirts, but fill us in on that gap, how you go from point A to B.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've actually worked customer service for a long time. I was a receptionist dispatcher at a small family business, but also in doing that, I was also working in a vet hospital. But I found out over the years that the jobs that I was holding were really affecting my mental health, and it took a huge toll on myself. And living where we live, there's a huge commute back and forth to work as it is. So you're spending at least an hour and a half in the car just going back and forth, and then working all day, and it was just minimizing my time at home with my kids. So I don't know, it got to a point that my mental health was really, really struggling in the job that I was holding at that time, and I took a huge leap of faith and started my t-shirt business out of my kitchen and then moved it to a she shed. And I am now getting a bigger she shed come next week. Oh. So the way I look at it is, you're not going to grow in your comfort zone. You've got to take that leap sometimes. Worst case, you can't fail if you don't try, right? So
exactly.
I ran with it, and it could end tomorrow. Who knows? But I'm going to keep going with it as long as I can. I'm going to keep going.